All right, what's going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Yeah, man, the second to last week of the regular season, man. Week 16. Coming at you with the predictions, man, so let's get right into it. Of course, there are no Thursday night games for the remainder of the season, so we have Saturday games, man, which is pretty cool because we get to wake up on a Saturday afternoon and just chill and watch some football, man. So we got the Texans at the Buccaneers. Shit. I think this is going to be a highly offensive bout. Now, for the Steelers fans watching this game, keep in mind this is a pretty important game because if the Texans win this game, they clinch the AFC South. They face the Tennessee Titans next week. Now, depending on our record, if we go 1-1 specifically in these last 2 weeks, we need the Titans to lose against the Texans.
Right.
For us to be in the playoffs as a 6th seed. Wow. But if we were to win out 2-0, then next week's game wouldn't matter, obviously. But there's a possibility we could go 1-1, and we're going to need the Texans to beat the Titans. But if the Texans win this game against the Buccaneers, they will have nothing to play for next week. Which means they might set their starters. Which means the Titans will probably have an easy game to win. So,
right, and that very well could be the same case for the Ravens, with them probably more than likely send their starters for Week 17, resting their guys for their for the playoffs and everything. And it could be an easy game for the Steelers, but we don't know that.
right.
You never really know with these NFL teams. They may just want to say, fuck the rivals. They're not going into the playoffs.
Right.
Who knows?
Right. So, but this game, man, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. It's just Jameis Winston is... I'm going to say he's hot right now because, I mean, he is throwing, like, interceptions out the ass, but he's throwing touchdowns as well. He's actually throwing more touchdowns than interceptions right now. He's looking real hot right now. He doesn't have his numbers. He doesn't have his 2 top targets. Evans and Godwin are out, but Rashad Perriman has really stepped up. He's going to be the number 1. I think they still have Justin Watson. They have to get their tight ends involved somehow to help Winston out. They have absolutely no rushing game, but a part of me just thinks the Buccaneers might hold this one here. So I'm going to go the Bucs. I'm going to say 31-23.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree the Buccaneers. I mean, I feel like the Texans could have won this game just to clinch the division.
Oh, of course.
It is in Tampa Bay, and like you said, Winston is hot, and Bruce Arians, the vibe of Bruce Arians is definitely in there in Tampa Bay.
Right.
They definitely are. They're winning. They're on a hot streak. They're playing a lot better, even on the defensive side of the football. So I think Tampa Bay is actually going to get this win, even without their top 2 targets. I feel like Tampa Bay is going to get the win out here. I'm going to say 34-21 Tampa Bay.
Okay. Next game, we have the Bills at the Patriots. Should be an interesting one, as this could determine who wins the AFC East. I believe if the Patriots win, they clinch it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if the Bills win, they're still alive for next week. This is obvious. I mean, I don't want to say it's obvious because the Bills are a big sleeper, and they are, of course, in the playoffs. But I'm going to go Patriots. It's just...
You just can't count them out.
No.
I've said this countless times. You can't. It's in Foxborough, too.
Right.
It's like, they rarely lose in Foxborough.
Right, and last time the Bills faced them, they had a pretty slow game. Josh Allen threw 3 picks.
Oh, it was heavily defensive.
Right, I'm not saying this is going to be a similar showing because both teams are clearly different from that first meeting earlier this year, but I'm still going to go with New England. Let's go 20 to... no, you know what? Actually, I don't know. Some kind of just ticked in my mind. Maybe Buffalo will win this.
You think?
Maybe.
Listen, I'm not counting Buffalo out. They're a very good football team. Their defense is fantastic. Offense is what it is. It gets the job done. I just can't count the Patriots. I can't.
Right.
And I see all these analysts and reporters saying, the Patriots dynasty is dying. Their offense is terrible, but I'm still not falling for it. They're the New England freaking Patriots. They could have nobodies and they could still win.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
And the defense is pretty much helping them for the most part, and defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
I still got the Patriots going to they're going to go to the playoffs nonetheless. I still got them winning the Super Bowl, unfortunately, and I got them winning this game here. I say New England 23-17.
Fuck it. Buffalo 2016.
All right.
I don't know. They might be able to sweep them, or not sweep, split with them, and could have a running next week. I don't know, but we'll see. Now, one I'm definitely looking forward to, although this could be a potential blowout because the Rams are known for this season. We have the Rams at the Niners. I'm going to go San Francisco, 34-17.
Yeah, I got San Fran. I mean, if the Rams win, they're still in the hunt. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, and that's kind of surprising to say because of how much talent the Rams got.
But you also got to think how stacked the NFC is right now.
Exactly. Like, it's insane.
The Rams are just lost in the shuffle because, well, one, they haven't really performed the way they could, but the NFC is just stacked as a motherfucker right now. So.
Right, exactly. So, but yeah, I got San Francisco, 35-20.
Yeah. All right, Sunday games, man. The Bengals and the Dolphins. The Tank Bowl, I guess.
Pretty much.
Miami, 29-20.
Yeah.
Bengals want to secure the number 1 spot. Dalton's gone. Joe Burrow just won the Heisman. Congrats to him. He's probably going to be number 1. We all thought Tua, but of course he's injured. He still might drop down to Miami, down at what if they go to number 3, number 4. Bengals are going to secure the number 1. Miami 29-20.
At this point, like, what are the Bengals even fighting for?
The number 1 spot.
Exactly. I mean, just give up. And that's what they're doing. They might as well just go 1-15. So, I got Miami 27-17.
Yeah. Steelers at the Jets, man. This is a big game. Big game for playoffs, for the Steelers and everything. The Jets have nothing to play for. The Jets have absolutely nothing to play for except a higher draft spot, which they should get some linemen. Definitely get some linemen.
Oh, you kidding me?
Good Christ, get some linemen. Maybe go get a receiver. Get a fucking corner, maybe. But
they just need to revamp their entire team. Well, like, the Jets are just awful.
Well, apparently they're going to. Apparently they're going to get rid of Bell. They're going to get rid of Adams. So it's like we're going to see a totally different Jets team next year.
But yeah, they're going to keep Adam Gaze.
Yeah. Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in all seriousness, I still think this is a trap game. I really do. Steelers have not been really too good on the road. And the Jets, who played just a tad bit better at home, I don't really know.
Right.
But I'm still going to go with the Steelers here. I say our defense holds us in, like always, like they've done this whole season, really. I say Steelers get the victory. They come out of New York with the win, 21-13.
Yeah, I'm going to say Pittsburgh 2017. Big playoff game in terms of playoff hopes and shit, so they got to bring it this one. So hope they do. 2017 Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Giants at the Redskins. I'm actually going to go the Redskins. They held in pretty well against the Eagles, although it's the Eagles. I mean, there's nothing special about the Eagles, but the Giants are just pure trash. I mean, so are the Redskins, but I'm going to go the Redskins here, 25-18.
I'm actually going to go with the Giants here. I don't know why. I mean, Daniel Jones is going to start again. I don't think that's really going to...
Is he? I thought Eli Manning was starting.
No, Daniel Jones was back in the starting lineup.
Oh.
I believe so. I don't know.
No, don't fucking matter, man. They still fucking suck.
Yeah, but I think... Screw it. Shot in the dark, Giants. I don't know. 26-23.
Yeah, and this is the part of the predictions that gets hard because we all know these teams suck and they're just pretty much fighting for a higher draft pick, and it's kind of hard to select who the fuck's going to win because both teams suck and it doesn't fucking matter. So, and another one of that exact definition is the Panthers at the Colts. I don't know, man. The Colts, I guess. I mean, Will Greer's getting the start.
Oh, yeah, I'm going with the Colts.
We don't know what to expect from him.
I don't trust Will Greer. Even in preseason, he didn't do anything. I don't think he learned anything at all. I don't. Colts, 28-24.
23-19 Colts, I guess. Okay. Again, it's just another one of those games where it's hard to decide because these teams suck and they're not going anywhere, so you have no idea who to fucking select. Unlike this one, though. Ravens at the Browns. Browns fucking suck. Ravens are going to clinch the AFC North.
And a first-round bye.
Yeah, first-round bye, excuse me, because they already clinched the AFC North.
They clinched the playoffs, AFC North. The only thing they have to do is clinch the first-round bye. And against the Browns, where they were pretty much embarrassed and destroyed by earlier this season, they're going to want to exact revenge and clinch a first-round bye.
As they do, 37-14.
Yeah, Baltimore, like 36-18.
Yeah, Browns fucking suck. Ravens, you guys are going to be a hell of a team in the playoffs. Hopefully we meet you guys then. But next game, Jags at the Falcons. Falcons, 18-13.
Yeah, I got the Falcons.
I don't trust the Jags whatsoever. Falcons, I mean,
The Falcons have been a lost cause.
yeah, but again, this is another one of those games where it's just hard to select because both teams suck and it doesn't matter. This game has no fucking value or meaning because they both suck. They're not going anywhere.
Right.
They're just fighting for pride or higher draft pick or whatever.
Yeah, I got the Falcons just based on their offense. Their offense is great. It's just their defense is terrible. But Atlanta 30-20.
Yeah. Next game, we have the Saints at the Titans. Big game here, man. We need the Titans to lose. Saints are, of course, a hell of a team right now, man. But I can see the Titans still sticking in with this one. They're a really competitive, tough team. Obviously fighting for that playoff spot.
Yeah, and it's in Tennessee. And, like, when the Titans have a big game in Tennessee, they play like they're a completely different team.
Right.
They play great. They play better. They play like they're an actual playoff competing team. Just look at the Chiefs earlier this season. Hell, I'll even go with the Patriots last year. Like, at home in Tennessee, the Titans are, like, unstoppable. And that's what's
I wouldn't
really
say unstoppable, but they are a hell of a... They show up when it matters.
That's what I'm saying. And I feel like it's going to be very difficult with the Saints. But I feel like the Saints are more powerful than the Titans, obviously. I feel like the Saints are going to get this victory here. And I hope they do. I'm going to say 27-24 New Orleans.
Yeah. I think this is a close one. I think Titans really hold one in here, but I still got the Saints winning. Possibly a game-ending field goal from Will Lutz. Man, he's been clutch all year. So New Orleans, 31-29. Should be a good one, though.
All right.
Raiders at the Chargers.
I'm actually going Oakland here.
I'm going to go Chargers.
29-21 Oakland.
28-22.
All right.
I guess. Again, it's just one of those games that doesn't matter. Lions at the Broncos, another fucking one. Denver.
There's a lot of boring games this week.
Yeah, there is. 26-13 Denver. I mean, Lions fucking suck. They still have like a fourth stringer starting and shit, so they have nothing behind them.
Yeah, I got Denver here, 22-14. And the thing with Denver, since Drew Lock has come in as a starter, it's like another vibe. And I feel like the Broncos are really going to want to close out the season on a high note.
Right.
Like this game and next week's game. I really do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Denver.
Yeah. Cardinals at the Seahawks. This game doesn't really matter because Seahawks already clinched the playoff spot, but I think this could still be a really nice divisional game. Cardinals got that win against the Browns, man, and they are looking to be a big sleeper team in the future. But nonetheless, I still got the Seahawks. 32-24.
Yeah, I got Seattle here. And this is a big game for Seattle, too, because the Seahawks and the Niners are tied for first place in the NFC, NFC West?
Yeah.
And I think they're what? Yeah, they're number one. They need to clinch a first-round bye. And Seattle's going to want to get that.
Right.
So, yeah, I got Seattle here. I say 33-23.
Yeah. Next game, arguably the biggest game of the week, and I don't mean that because both teams are good, because they're not. It's a divisional game, and whoever wins this goes to the playoffs, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want the Eagles to win just because I don't want to see the Cowboys in the playoffs. But the Cowboys are where the money's at. If I know the NFL like I know I do, it's the money's in the Cowboys. It's the bigger money grab for the playoffs, and with the potential Cowboys and Packers matchup in the playoffs waiting to happen and everything, we all know those games are epic and are just big money games right there, just on their previous history, especially this decade and shit. So I'm gonna go the Cowboys. Although I'm not rooting for any of these teams. I would like the Eagles to win this one. And they could, but I think Cowboys are just more powerful in that manner. So Dallas wins 27-24.
I'm actually going to go with Philadelphia here.
Okay.
I don't know why. I know the Eagles suck. They are not good whatsoever. They literally almost lost to the Redskins. And they lost to the Dolphins, which is pathetic. And the Cowboys, I mean, they just can't beat any winning teams. The only team that
they did last week.
Yeah,
though.
that was the Rams. The Rams are a very dysfunctional team this year.
Right.
Like, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I am going with the Eagles. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's in Philadelphia. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles here. I'm gonna say 28-26.
Okay. Should be a good one though, man. One I'm pretty much, or I am looking forward to, because it's a big playoff game. Sunday Night Football, man. We have the Chiefs at the Bears. Bears are already out of playoff contention. Chiefs are fighting for a higher playoff spot right now. So, I'm gonna go Kansas City. I think it's a defensive bout, so I'm gonna say 22-14.
Yeah, I got Kansas City here. I mean, I don't know what happened to the Bears this year. I feel like their defense is
Mitchell
still...
Trubisky happened.
Yeah, pretty much. Their defense is very good. It's just that their offense is completely inconsistent. Trubisky is not looking like the player like they hoped for and traded up for.
Clearly. Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's funny because they're across the field from the quarterback they could have taken in that draft. And if he absolutely demolishes that Bears defense, goddamn, man. They'll never hear the end of it.
No.
Never.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs. 27-17.
Yeah. And to close out Week 16, guys, we got Monday Night Football. We have a damn good one here, a divisional game. Two teams fighting for a higher playoff spot. So, the Packers at the Vikings. Should be a damn good one, man. I'm looking forward to watching this after coming home from work and shit. I'll probably catch the last 10 minutes of it, but still, should be a good one.
I think this also depends on the NFC North, too.
Does it?
I believe so.
Is there a record thing? It's not. Let me click it, motherfucker. But nonetheless, man, still a big game. Damn, this is tough. I mean, the Vikings, they're pretty much full, well, outside of Dalvin Cook, he will not be playing in this one. They're pretty much all together again. Adam Thielen's back.
Yeah, they're a loaded team. Like, I did not expect the Vikings to be this good. Even Kirk Cousins.
Right.
I really
But
didn't.
speaking of Kirk Cousins, I believe it's either primetime games or Monday Night Football games. I can't remember specifically what.
I think it's Monday Night Football games.
But he has not won one Monday Night Football game his entire career.
Yeah, if there's one player that should not or never play Monday Night Football games, it's Kirk Cousins.
Clearly.
And even if it's in Minnesota, I don't think they're going to get the job done. I feel like Green Bay's going to want it more. I feel like they're going to clinch the division, I believe. I think that's the case between this game. And I say Green Bay gets the victory, 30-24.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Green Bay, 26-20. Should be a good one, though, man. Anyway, guys, that was Week 16 predictions. Let us know you guys' predictions down below, man. Enjoy the week of football, whatever games you're watching. Hope you guys enjoy, man. And see you guys next one, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace!